Is it time to upgrade your MacBook Pro? Don't waste your money. I'll show you if moving from the M2 to the new M4 is really worth it. Today, we're comparing two popular MacBooks, the 13-inch M2 MacBook Pro and the 14-inch M4 MacBook Pro. Whether you're buying your first Mac, found a sweet deal on a used or refurbished M2 MacBook, or simply deciding which one's worth your hard-earned money, I'm here to help you decide which one might be the best for you. First, let's start with how these look. The 13-inch MacBook Pro is smaller, it's lighter, and it's easy to carry. It's perfect for students on the go. The 14-inch MacBook Pro, however, feels a little bit more premium. It has thinner bezels around the screen, and overall, it gives off a professional vibe. Let's talk about speakers. The 13-inch M2 MacBook Pro has pretty good sound, but it's basic. It's fine if you're watching videos or listening to music. It also supports spatial audio and Dolby Atmos. The 14-inch MacBook Pro, however, sounds way better. It has a fancy six-speaker system which gives you deeper bass and clear highs and overall much fuller sound. If great sound is something that matters to you, the M4 MacBook Pro is going to be the better choice. The last thing I'll cover around design is related to ports. The 13-inch only has two ports. You're probably going to need an adapter or a hub to connect all of your devices. The 14-inch MacBook Pro has three USB-C ports, plus an HDMI port and an SD card slot. A bonus is if you get the Pro version like me with the M4 Max, those USB ports are actually Thunderbolt 5 versus Thunderbolt 4. What that means for you is that you could transfer your data up to twice as fast. So for the creative pros out there needing more connections and faster speeds, the 14-inch is clearly the winner here. The next thing I'm going to touch on is really unique to the 13-inch M2 MacBook Pro. It's the last MacBook with a touch bar. The screen sits above the keyboard. You can control the brightness and volume from here. Some people really love this feature. Others prefer having regular keys instead. The 14-inch has standard function keys, which many find easier to use overall. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of missed the touch bar. It was funky and weird in its own unique way. Now let's talk about the screens. The 13-inch has a Retina display. It's bright and sharp for everyday use. The 14-inch is a lot better. It has a liquid Retina XDR display. This is perfect for watching HDR content and HDR video editing. For casual work, the 13-inch is fine. For creative work, however, the 14-inch M4 is going to be better. Let's discuss connecting external monitors now. For me, this was a big one, and honestly, one of the reasons that made me consider getting an upgrade. The 13-inch M2 supports one external display, and it can do that up to 6K resolution, but that is it. The 14-inch M4 offers more options here. You could do up to two external displays at 6K each, one 8K display at 60 Hertz, or one 4K display at 240 Hertz. And if you need more, the M4 Max can do up to four displays total. Now let's talk about the speed difference. The 13-inch has the M2 chip inside. This is great for streaming as well as basic tasks and even photo editing. The 14-inch has the M4 Pro or Max. Overall, these are much more powerful chips. For me personally, I didn't run into any issues with the M2. However, after owning the M4 for a few months now, I have noticed that it is faster with some of the tasks that I used to do before, specifically related to video editing. Again, these are some of the tasks that are overall going to be a little bit more taxing for the machine. You can't talk performance without talking about the battery life. The 13-inch can last up to 24 hours of playing video. This is perfect for students as well as people that travel. I traveled with it several times, and honestly, I was very impressed with the battery life. This included me doing performance demanding tasks like video editing. The 14-inch is rated to get right around 18 hours versus the 24 hours. It's still great, but obviously this computer is using a lot more power. This is due to the better screen and overall higher performance. I haven't traveled with this one yet, but I'll post an update when I do to see if I really notice a difference. When brand new, the 13-inch M2 MacBook Pro started at $1299 USD. With it being a few generations older, you should be able to get some better deals on it now. The 14-inch begins at $1999. However, with that higher price, you do get better features and performance if that's what you really need. Here's the bottom line. For students and everyday computer use, the 13-inch M2 MacBook Pro is going to be fine. It's portable and it has great battery life. However, for creative pros, power users, and those that need more monitors, the 14-inch M4 MacBook Pro is going to be worth the extra money. Let me know your thoughts below. For a deeper dive into the Apple ecosystem, make sure you click on the screen for other videos on the channel related to all things Apple.